Welcome back, everyone. Today we're starting off at Feldman Eco Park, and immediately to the left of the entrance you've got yourself the I assume these are antique cars. These could be kit cars, but I suspect antique cars. They're very nice. I'm not familiar with really any of these because I'm not European, but they're all really nice. And while I've got you here, before we get to the animals, be sure to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss any of the neat locations we visit while we're here in Ukraine or anywhere else we happen to go. Not familiar with any of these cars, but they're kind of cool. For some reason, I like this little green guy. I don't know, just weird little car, but he looks kind of cool. And this is just to the left of the entrance. And this park's kind of nice because it's free. And here you've got yourself a nice little koi pond. Really done up nicely. I really like the way this is put together. It's got a lot more potential than just koi, but you know, they got to do what's right for the park here, and they've got koi in its lower part. They don't want you feeding the koi or obviously throwing rocks in their pond. But then it comes from under this bridge. We've got a really neat little brook here. I think they could do something a little better with that filter, but still pretty cool. And then they got an upper pond and then yet another upper pond. None of these have any fish in them, which is a shame because they really could. They could put goldfish in there or something. White tiger, of course. You got to have a white tiger. You got the Coatimundi. Unfortunately, this time of day, the time of day I visited here, most of these guys were just lounging. These guys just out having some apples. Still neat little animals. And some baboons hanging out. Nice lazy summer day. And a lot of the animals at the eco park, like these deer here, are rather common animals. They're not so exotic, although they do have some lions and tigers, and they have a few exotics. They also have a lot of other things going on here. Some interesting colored deer. And what eco park wouldn't be complete without some peacocks? And out back in the left there you can see some turkeys. Okay, and now we've got a couple of back-trained camels there. 2 humps are better than 1. Llama in the back. Then they have a pigeon cage, not too exotic. Has a little escape hatch there. They can come and go as they please. You see some regular pigeons down there along with the fancier ones. Even hanging out on the roof looking to see if I'm going to throw some food their way. In the eco park you get a lot of horses. They have a lot of horses here. They even have a little pen for the people to play with the horses. A lot of interesting artwork. This is a really nice dodo bird. In fact, as you pass it here, it kind of looks like it's watching you. And even the lights have little dog statues there. Maybe it's a wolf. Looks like a dog to me. Neat little horse statue. Some folk art. You got some goat. Got a goat, a horse. See what's on the sign here. Hot dog to the right, market to the left. I guess that's a horse. Yeah, it looks like a horse. And then another goat. Kind of neat. Got some ugly birds here. I suppose these are some sort of storks maybe. It's just a guess. Could be a hornbill. A face only a mother could love. Yeah, the owls weren't too excited this time of day either. Obviously, they're nocturnal. They do have a lot of bird cages. Interesting looking birds, some nice looking blue and green parrots there. A lot of chickens as well. And if you ever wondered where your blackened chicken came from, Now you know. Just kidding, that's not it. I believe this is some sort of toucan. That looks more like, it could be hornbills too, but they look like toucans to me. And then here we've got a, what is this guy? Patagonia Mara. Got Patagonia Mara. And then here's just a good old, I guess a good old donkey. They let you get pretty close to this one. They didn't let us get very close to those black horses. I guess they're afraid we feed them bad food, and I guess they don't care if the donkey eats bad food or not. And some sheep. Got probably a potbelly pig there. Those things are not so small when they grow up. Got yourself a nice goat there. Another bird cage. Another chicken. Lots of chickens in this place. Pheasant off in the distance. Different kind of pheasant down there on the ground. Ah, you gotta have the flamingos. These flamingos are a little bit pale. Flamingos, as everybody probably knows, turn pinkish color from the crustaceans they eat. So if they don't eat that kind of crustacean, then they stay kind of a paler color. I've even seen them turn almost completely white. Some kind of small monkeys just laying around scratching. Another pheasant. Very pretty pheasant. More chickens in the background. And chickens up on the tree. More pheasants. And of course the chicken. Really cool looking bird. I assume it's a pheasant of some sort, but I don't know. With chickens. Some ring-tailed lemurs. Not doing too much either, just hanging out. And we're almost to the end now with our, I believe this is a langur. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And hopefully you enjoyed this brief little video here. Let's come up to the porcupine and he's going to give us a one-way ticket home. So you guys enjoy.